How did carnivores evolve? Have you ever wondered how carnivores, the meat-eating animals we see in parks and campgrounds, came to be? The story of their evolution is fascinating and spans millions of years. It all began around 55 to 60 million years ago during the late Paleocene period. The earliest ancestors of carnivores were small creatures that likely fed on insects. Over time, some of these animals began to evolve into specialized hunters, leading to the true carnivores we recognize today. The first carnivores belonged to groups like Myosidae and Viverrividae. These ancestors were not as large or powerful as the carnivores we know now, but they had features like sharp teeth and claws that helped them catch prey. As the environment changed, these animals adapted to new habitats such as forests and grasslands, taking advantage of the resources available in their surroundings. By the early Oligocene, around 30 million years ago, we saw the emergence of familiar carnivore families. This includes dogs, cats, weasels, and mongooses. Bears appeared later in this period, and by the end of the Oligocene, the earliest ancestors of seals and sea lions had evolved from bear-like creatures. The Miocene period, which began about 23 million years ago, marked the rise of hyenas and further diversification of seals and sea lions. Carnivores can be divided into two main groups based on their skull structure. The cat-like group, known as feliforms, includes animals like cats and hyenas. The dog-like group, called caniforms, includes dogs and bears. Feliforms have a double-chambered structure in their ear bones, while caniforms have a single-chambered or partially divided structure. These differences help scientists identify fossils and understand the relationships between various carnivore families. In the early stages of carnivore evolution, other meat-eating mammals, known as creodonts, were the top predators. However, by the Oligocene, true carnivores emerged as the primary predators in many ecosystems. The expansion of grasslands and savannas during the late Oligocene and early Miocene favored the evolution of large carnivores with strong jaws and teeth, allowing them to catch fast-moving prey and crush bones. Today, carnivores inhabit diverse environments across the globe, from forests and mountains to plains and wetlands. When you visit parks and campgrounds, you might encounter animals like foxes, coyotes, raccoons, and sometimes even bears or mountain lions. These creatures play essential roles in their ecosystems by controlling populations of other animals and maintaining a balance in nature. Understanding how carnivores evolved helps us appreciate the wildlife we encounter in our outdoor adventures. Their presence in parks and campgrounds is a reminder of the long history of adaptation and change in the natural world. By recognizing the importance of these animals, we can better appreciate the diversity of wildlife and the need to protect their habitats for future generations.